Heals the Heart, the channel that awakens your spirit and transforms your pain. So today we are going to be talking about co-parenting, and we're going to be talking about the female side of everything and the male side of everything. And co-parenting, I mean, like, you're not with the person, y'all are single parents parenting the same individual. Okay, we are going to talk about this because this is very, very controversial, and I'm going to say some things that's going to be controversial, and all of y'all going to be in the comments coming for me. Every single one of y'all, the men and the women, are about to be coming for me. Okay, heard somebody was looking for me, bitch. Here I go. Ajay, go ahead now. Please don't hurt yourself. Sit down and chill. Okay. So, we're going to talk about the female side of things first. I'm going to talk about the struggles of being a parent as a female. And I'm also going to be talking about, how we can be, and all of I'm going to be exposing a lot. Honestly, I can't really speak on the male side of things. I can only speak from a little bit of a male side of things because I'm not a male. But females, we really going to be reprimanded, myself included, because I'm a victim to these things. I have fallen into this category as well. So let's get to talking. We're not talking about the relationship side of everything when it comes to the female and the male. If you go down on my comments and you talk about how, oh, well, if the baby mama was mean to me in the relationship, or she did this to me in the relationship, then what? It's not about the relationship. It's about the child. It's about the little one. It's about the individual that you're taking care of. That's the first thing that I want to fucking say. And I'm going to continue saying that throughout this video because you need to fucking get it. You need to get it. It's not about me or you. It is about the little one. And now, if our relationship is becoming toxic and is becoming to a point where we're becoming the worst versions of ourselves with each other, or at least one of the individuals were becoming the worst individual of themselves while being in the relationship, then obviously y'all need to separate. So the kid, the little one, won't be corrupted by your bullshit. That's number one, right? So when we get that shit out the way, and we don't want to corrupt our little ones, right? We need to learn how to coexist with each other. We need to learn how to still have boundaries, have compromise. We need to still learn those things. Even if we're not in a romantic situation, we still have to learn how to communicate, and we also have to learn how to listen and act on that communication. Now, if the relationship wasn't working, then this dynamic will be very, very hard as well, right? Right. So I'm going to say on the female side of things, we allow our emotions, we allow our dislikes to get in the way and to fog us into seeing what we really do have. Because I am a victim of not asking for help when I know I can. What else? Holding my tongue when I know I shouldn't have. Because that's another thing I want to say. Women, stop allowing men to silence you. That the man who can carry your voice, the man who can allow your voice to shine, will be in your reality one day. Okay? Don't settle for men that will be like, oh, don't say that, or you shouldn't say that, or I don't like when you say that type of thing. Because if you be with that man, then you're going to keep having to water yourself fucking down, and you're not going to be able to truly be your authentic self. That is just the truth. And as a woman who has always been told, you need to be quiet, you need to learn how to be quiet, you need to learn how to be quiet, you need to learn when to be quiet, all this stuff, As a woman who has been told that several fucking times and have dimmed my light so many times, I'm telling you, when I started to speak the fuck up, my life got easier. Yeah, people left my life. Yeah, I am the villain now, but it doesn't fucking matter because my kids are okay. I feel lighter. I feel happier. I can actually give my kids compassion because that's the people who actually require it. One thing that I'm really realizing about some men, and I'm not talking about all, but this is the view of the woman's side. I'm talking about the woman's side first. As a woman, men want you to cater to every fucking thing that they need. Everything that they need, or everything that will make them feel like big boss. Oh, please, like, do this, please, because it makes me feel like this. But as soon as, man, we don't have bananas. Go ahead. We don't have bananas. I already told you, I gave you the pancake. The pancake had bananas inside of it. What you ate had bananas in it. Okay? I don't have bananas. I don't have it. It's nothing up there. See, I'm getting abused every day. This is why also women get irritated and bitter and annoyed because their kids hit them. Kids hit naturally. Regardless if the parent hits or not, that is just how they are learning. They don't know how to fucking ask for real, or they don't even really comprehend when you say, oh, we don't have any more. They don't know what the fuck is anymore. What is that? They think it's unlimited everything. So having that around every single day, yeah, a girl's gonna get a little bitter, irritated. We're going to get annoyed because we literally have people always depending on us, not even just our kids, but literal men, grown ass men that need to grow the fuck up. Like, really, real shit. It's the truth. It's not me trying to be an asshole, but don't get into a relationship. It's a goddamn man here. Confirmation though, monitoring spirit. But don't go into a motherfucking relationship and not have yourself together. Period. And I'm talking to the ladies too. If you don't have your shit together, don't fucking get into a relationship. You gonna get pregnant, you gonna get all this shit, and now you're up here struggling because you allow a nigga to be inside of you, and that nigga didn't even put no ring on you, and that nigga didn't even invest in you, and that nigga didn't even support you, and then like what? It's just, let's make sense. Let's start to make sense. And as 24 years old, I'm learning this right now. I'm just now learning this. No one taught me this. So I'm telling y'all now, I'm warning y'all now, make your life easier. Cut that nigga off. If you don't have no kids, cut that nigga off and focus on your motherfucking self. Please. But, okay, so moving along. But, as I was saying, when a person gets too overwhelmed and overstimulated after having 2 little ones, and then on top of that, if y'all don't know, after having 2 little ones, y'all will have a woman could have postpartum depression for 2 years after each child. So it's a lot. It is a lot of emotions. And if you can't be there for me and I'm always there for you while in this fucking state, I can't fuck with you. And it's like, yeah, this year, this person was there for me. This year. But the first year of us being in a relationship, I still have those feelings. And those feelings are not going away. Especially because I know now you're only doing this because I wanted to leave. You were never going to be this person unless I set the boundary for it. And honestly, that I don't fuck with. I want a man who is naturally a giver. I don't have to tell your ass to give to me and to buy me things and to do this and and to cherish me because your mindset is already set on that. But that's why I'm like, I'm happy. I'm happy by myself. I'm happy being single. What y'all don't understand is I'm not saying these things because I'm like, oh, I'm miserable being single. I'm saying these things because I'm happy of being single. Like, I'm trying to tell women, stay single. It makes you more happy, bro. Like, when you learn about yourself, when you learn what your passions are, y'all, I have so many passions. I have so many things that I'm learning about myself, and I'm excited as fuck. my gifts, my intuitive gifts, my clairvoyancy, my clairaudiency, all of these things are strengthening after losing that nigga. So like, let's lose the niggas and let's start evolving as people. But yeah, like, you're making yourself miserable. That's honestly the whole thing. Don't start asking for help if you can. If you cannot, you start asking spirit for help, because that's your lesson. If there is no one around you that you can ask for help, then spirit is telling you to go to her specifically. And honestly, I'm happy for you. I am jealous of you, because spirit, God, divine, can do more than what a human being can do. Because she will get the human beings to do it the way she wants it done. And honestly, I'm smiling for you, because I'm like, I'm telling you, if you have no one around you can really count on, and you just like, bro, I don't have nobody, bro, you do. You got a whole lot of somebodies actually behind your ass, because we have everything we need, y'all. What we don't understand, we have everything we need. So if there's people who have like a bunch of friends, a bunch of family that's always there for them, and you know what I'm saying, but that's because they need it. That's because they actually need it to survive, because if they didn't have all that, they would not be there. They would not be alive. It's the truth. There's some people who are cripply depressed to a point where they actually need a shoulder. But there are some people who don't need people to succeed. There's some people who don't need it at that, especially maybe in that era of your life, in this season of your life, all you need is yourself and the divine. You feel me? If you don't see anybody else around. But you always have. Don't depend on these people, especially if they're not family, or people your blood, or people of friendships or kinships of years. Don't trust a lot of these people. And I'm talking about men and dating and all that stuff. Be careful, woman, because we getting kidnapped, raped, abused left and fucking right, and niggas wonder why are we so insane? Like, I don't understand it. You're not getting it. It don't just go away. Shit don't just go away. Things don't just heal. Shit take time. You know, things of that nature. But that's why we have to take time with ourselves, ladies. Also, because niggas are fucking cold. There's no banana. I'm trying to tell you there's no banana, and you're not listening. See, this is a pure example of how boys are. Because I literally just told this little boy that there's no bananas, and now he's hitting me because there's no bananas. Like, what? Go sit down. You already ate. Stop. Go sit down. You already ate. Stop abusing me because you can't get what you want. Come here. But this is the only person that can get this. Okay? Because he is my seed. Like, y'all grown men. This is a 2-year-old. He needs this more than anything. Go hug your moms. Go talk to your moms. If your moms are dickheads, well, I'm sorry, but I am not your mom. And that's just the truth. Parent yourself. Learn how to parent yourself, and I promise you that will open the door into forgiveness with your parents. And maybe that'll even open the door for betterment for them to be better people. I don't know, but, well, I do know, actually. I'm not gonna say I don't know. I do know because I've been doing it. Period. Be a better self, be a better person in self, and they will be inspired. They will be inspired. That's what you do. All right, but you stink, and I need to change you. Come on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. I'm on the man's side now. Well, no, I'm not. Not yet. I have one thing that I do want to say. When it comes to the woman's perspective and, like, basically being the opposer of men, if that makes sense. There are some men that are misogynistic and are not conscious of it, right? And for a woman who is, I'm empowered, I'm liberated, and that's because I've been around misogynistic bullshit for way too long, and my voice has become nothing but more powerful because of it. There's been little jokes and comments about periods, jokes and comments about women's emotions, all types of shit, right? But as soon as we speak on men and we joke about men, we're like, oh, stop going on men, stop harassing men, stop doing this, man, right? But with females, it's like, even from females, and honestly, I see that this is changing because we're all becoming empowering and we're all becoming liberated, and we're all like, bro, fuck that shit. We need to be on each other's side, not just woman on woman and men on men's side, but just everybody needs to be on everybody's side. Okay, it's not all about, oh, like trying to get what we want, all that stuff. It's the fact that there's certain comments and there's certain words that trigger people, and that's just the reality of it. It's about oneness, and a lot of people are not on that shit. They're selfish, and that's the thing that I've been trying to fucking say this whole entire time. But now, because I'm being selfish as a woman, it's an issue. I'm not understanding that. I'm really not. If you want someone who is selfless, you must act in that way. You have to act that way first. I have been selfless all of my life, and I'm just now seeing with this year motherfuckers giving to me, and the motherfuckers that are not even really the ones that I gave to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm receiving from individuals I don't even know. I'm receiving from individuals that I haven't even seen in real life before. You know what I'm saying? So that shit hurts. And yes, there comes resentment and annoyance with it. Because I'm like, I given this specific person this whatever, you know, and I still feel lopsided on that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still growing to forgive people, because I thought I did forgive people, but really I was enabling bullshit. That's what I was doing. I was enabling it. I was finding excuses of why they did it, or they were hurt too, or things like that. It's like, it's not fair. I have to validate myself at some point. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes women crack, dude. Like, let's just be real. Sometimes women fucking crack. They crack. And they just lose the fuck care. I was close to being wicked as well, but I chose love. It's a choice as well. But the option of wickedness is there because it's pushed upon us. Now, going on to the male side of things and the opposition of women, right? Okay, let's say in this case, the man, you know, he, you know, didn't do nothing wrong. The woman is just selfish. She's just moving in malice. She's just moving in, you know what I'm saying, wickedness, just being mean, like, or just using you for your money, using you for things, using you for sex, whatever the case. On the male side of things, I want to tell y'all this, and this is me for y'all. This is me being for y'all. I might say things that may hurt or be hard to hear, but I said that with the females. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did some things and I said some things with the females that was hard to hear and shit like that. And I'm honestly going to keep going bouncing. You feel me? Like, it's going to be some wrongs on here side and some wrongs on this side. It's going to be wrongs everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Wrongs everywhere. It's going to be actions in the opposing side every fucking where. There's always opposition. There's always a change. There's always a chance to change is what I meant to say. So, with the males, right? Some of y'all, not all of y'all, but some of y'all allow sex to control you and manipulate you. Y'all allow women to come in and use their body to seduce you. and you end up fucking yourself over in the end, because you end up having a child or a seed by this person, and then they try to take you for all the money that you have. They try to fucking rob you of your happiness because they're unhappy. They try to control you. And yes, okay, and partly, my bad y'all, that it went out because of my storage and everything. But partly in every situation we have a part to play. Even women have a part to play when they get hurt. When they get hurt by a man, they have a part to play on, you know what I'm saying, their life and their experience. So obviously in this situation you had a part to play on your own demise. In this situation, I don't know y'all situation, and I don't know how y'all are, moving with that, but I know that Divine is trying to teach y'all to keep your shit in your pants, and 2, focus on your goals and your purpose, so you will have the money and the finances to combat her bullshit. Because a lot of the reason why y'all in a hole with your baby mama is because you're broke. Period. You don't have no money. You're not providing for her or the child. So that's why you have the issue. You have the issue because you had sex without having the stability. You had sex and had a baby without having the foundation. That is why you're being punished. Because the man, I'm sorry that y'all, have been put on this earth to have this responsibility, but you had the responsibility to take care of the household. It's natural. It's a natural thing. My hands are up because these things, I promise y'all gonna attack me, but I'm trying to tell you, you keep trying to think that a woman is supposed to take care of literally everything. The money, the bills, the kids, the house, No. You are supposed to play a big ass part in supporting the kids and the mom. Okay? You're supposed to pay for every fucking bill, have every meal on the motherfucking table, and you're supposed to make sure the woman has been fed and the child has been fed. Those are your responsibilities. The woman and the child, the woman and the little and the seed are supposed to eat before you do. And I was taught my ex-lover is what taught me that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even taught that. I was taught the man was supposed to eat first. I was taught that the man was supposed to have the most food. No, that's not true. So here's a little sprinkle for y'all. My ex-lover is the one who taught me that. So I know it's not fake. So y'all need to take more responsibility. That's what your lesson is. Woman, you need to lighten up. We need to lighten up. We need to also lighten the load. Stop getting into these relationships with these men. Stop wasting your time with these men until you're stable within self and have a security and a validation within self. You know your boundaries. You know what you're not going to fuck with. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. As soon as you get that shit in line, everything else will fall into place. Have boundaries and also respect other people's boundaries. That means don't call people a bunch of times if they're not answering your phone calls. That means don't cuss niggas out over something, over one little mistake or one mistake. Honestly, y'all, I didn't start getting pissy. I didn't start cussing people out, cussing my ex-lover out until he was blatantly trying to pull that out of me. And I see that now because with everything that I said, with every boundary that I had, he broke on purpose to see. This is a man's natural instinct. Men's natural instinct is to test limits, is to test boundaries. But you also have to have something to do. You need to have a purpose. You need to have a goal. That will help you exercise that testing boundaries and exercising your limits. But you're doing that on people because you're bored. And that's just the truth. Hold on, give me a second. As soon as this man knew I was awoke, and I'm talking about my ex-lover, as soon as he knew that I was woke and I was aware of everything that he was doing, he stopped doing it. So now he's like, I never did that, or oh, I've stopped doing it, or like he's playing the victim now, obviously, because that's what people do when they fuck up, that don't like taking accountability for shit, because also they don't like someone's reaction. Something I saw that a woman said was, men always say that men always say that we can't handle the truth, but really you can't handle our reaction. We can handle the truth, but you don't like the way you can't handle us. Period, point blank. You can't handle the woman you chose. And you need to start choosing wisely on the type of people that you choose. Because if you feel like you cannot handle this woman, stop trying to fuck with women just because you're trying to fuck. That shit is so outdated. Y'all need to stop. Honestly. It's getting to a point where y'all is so miserable. Y'all so stuck into this sexual demonism that you're not seeing yourself clearly. You're not seeing who you are clearly. And I'm talking to the men. Like, yes, this is not going to be comfortable. This is not going to be comfortable. This is not going to be a comfortable conversation. Because even with women, y'all do the same thing. Y'all have these sexual demons in you. Like, you saying you want closeness, you want this and that and third, but what closeness comes with is being gentle with yourself. Not forcing love onto someone else, and literally it only turns into lust, because forceful love is just lust. That's all it is. It's not love, because love is patient and love is kind and love is slow. Love is not fast. Love is not, oh, let me love you like right now. Like you don't know me. So what the fuck is you trying to love me for? You know what I'm saying? It's intentional. Love is intentional. You are intentional about this person. You are intentional about what you want to put into this person. What you want to put into this person. Not what you want them to put into you. What you want to put into this person. And I always am intentional with the people that I be with. Always. Or the people that I insert myself with. That's why I get irritated, because people like to pretend they're that and pretend like they're walking in that, but they're not actually walking in that. They're just saying that they are. And this just goes for both sides. Give me a second. That was a little rant for y'all. I got a subject a little bit, but I wanted to start the video off in saying why both of y'all are wrong in the situation and how it all happened, because it all happened because y'all weren't stable and y'all didn't have no foundation. And I can say that because literally I'm in the situation, so I'm not judging y'all. I'm talking like this because I talk to myself like this so I can get it together. Like, let's get it together at this point. Let's start focusing on what the fuck we like to do. I like to do this, so I'm gonna do this. I like to talk, so I'm gonna talk. I like to be myself, so that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm gonna do what makes me happy, so I can actually attract the people who are vibrating in the aura that I'm vibrating in. I don't want to vibrate in like this resentful, like bubble, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have anger, yes, towards the situation, but I also have an understanding of what I have done. I do know, and that's why I can speak on the fucking female. Also, with females, we don't be like, okay, with me though, I'm gonna speak for me. I don't listen to people that have lied to me. Period, point blank. That's my boundary. And that's why I tell people not to lie to me, because as soon as you lied, it's like, it takes me a while to really truly forgive you, and it also takes me a while to truly be in tune with our connection again. So yes, I check out mentally. It takes a lot. That's why I say people do not lie to me, because when you can be blunt, I don't care what you do. As long as you're blunt with me, we're good. We're good, hands down. We're good, hands down. Like, I'm not even joking. So that I want to say, some women, they just don't listen, and that's just the truth. That's just people in general. It's not even just women. It's people. People don't listen. People just don't listen. Like, They don't. There's some people who just care about self. So I'm not one of them people, but I'm going to start being one of them people if I'm around someone like that for 2 years. So that's why I'm acting like the way I'm acting, because I've literally been around the same individual for 2 years. And now that I'm around my family, I'm seeing myself being more giving, more compassionate, more loving, because I'm around my true self, my true aura, my true spirit. It's that simple, bro. Like, I'm starting to, like, it's just that simple. Okay, so move forward to the co-parenting, everything. Women, be less reactive to the men's bullshit. Be a little bit more compassionate with them, because they are going through challenges as well, as much as we are. They are struggling too, and it's just not fair for us to make it harder for them to see their seed. It's not. Like, allow, you know what I'm saying? Allow them to grow in being a father. Allow them to grow into being a father. Period. Like, I don't know why is that hard. Like, regardless of what they're giving, what they're not giving, what they're saying to you, what they're not saying to you, allow your little one, your seed, to have that opportunity. Now, like I said in my TikTok, if someone's physically abusive or mentally abusive to you and the baby, then there's a big reason why you shouldn't have that person around them, obviously. But if that person doesn't do anything like that and they're actually a very good father, you just a bitter ass bitch, then don't do that. Period. Don't be a bitter ass bitch. Let go of the past situations that y'all was in and put your seed first. Put your little one first. Put your person first. Your little person first, because that's your first love. That's the person that comes first. Those, like, your little babies, your little seeds are the first people that come first before anyone after yourself and divine. But yeah, 444 as I say that. What else? Men, call your kids. Initiate contact with your babies, your little ones, if you can. If you have a baby mama that is very, like, you know, she ain't crazy for real, like, she ain't gonna, like, cuss you out if you call her phone to ask for your son or your daughter or whatever, then call your little one, call your seed, call them, because it's not fair for your little one or the baby mama to reach out to you just for you to talk to your kid. You have a little one, so you have now the responsibility to take care of this person just as much as the mom do. Stop leaving all the responsibility on the mom because you're not in the household. It doesn't matter. Find a way. You find a way to get that vagina. You find a way to get that weed. You find a way to go outside and do what the fuck you want to do. So find a way to talk to your child. Find a way to do what you got to do for your little one. Period. It's that simple. What else? What else do baby mamas be doing? Also, baby mamas, when your baby daddy is doing good, he's rising, he is taking care of your little one, he's giving your little one everything that she or he needs, and he rising and shit, stop hating. Like, stop hating. Let him rise. Like, if he rise, then you gonna rise too, because you have his seed. You're automatically gonna rise with him. But the more you resist change, the more you resist his beauty and his rise and his shine, you are resisting your own. You are holding yourself back with all of this bitterness. You're holding yourself back with all of this fucking desperation. Stop being desperate for a man to love you. Love your fucking self. The fuck? What else? What other messages I got for y'all? I think that's it. Comment down below. I'll make another video counteracting what you say. And y'all have a great day. I know your spirit was awakened and your pain was transformed. Let's get it. Let's go.